Well, a lot's happened since I've last updated on my 68 F100 on my channel. Nothing good, of course. The original 360 that's in it, well, originally I thought it had a bad head gasket because it was starting to smoke really bad on the right bank, and there was antifreeze pretty much pouring out of the exhaust. So, me and a friend, over the weekend, tore down it to just the block, in the truck, of course, put on new head gaskets, and, well, the first time, I thought I was just being cheap, and I ordered some off of eBay. We put those on, and same exact thing happened. It was leaking antifreeze out of the right bank, and oil, or antifreeze was getting into the oil. So here I thought maybe I put the head gaskets on backwards, because they go a specific way on 360s. So I made sure I ordered a set of Fel-Pro gaskets. And guess what? It did the same exact thing after tearing down the motor again, rebuilding it again, mixing oil and antifreeze, and leaking antifreeze out of the right bank exhaust. So my conclusion, there's probably a hairline crack or something either in the actual block, or I'm pretty sure it's the head. It's just probably a hairline crack, like where I can't see it, because I thought I was looking pretty close, and I cleaned the heads up pretty good before I put them on. So that's a thing. Also, yeah, I put a HEI distributor on it because I wanted to have electronic ignition, so that's a nice upgrade, but a lot of good it does for this motor. This lighting is terrible with the sun out there. But so right now I'm pulling this motor, and I was on Facebook Marketplace a few weeks ago and happened to luck out and find another 360 out of, I think it was a 71 or 2 F100 two-wheel drive for $300. And the guy had papers that showed that it only has 80,000 miles on it. I've already had the valve covers off, and this motor is actually pretty damn clean inside of it. So I'm planning on putting this motor in the truck, and hopefully this one's good. I paid $300 for it. That seems pretty decent for, like, you know, a pretty much complete engine. I'm gonna use my carburetor on it. Actually, this one, he said he pulled the motor and caught the chain on the carburetor, so it snapped off the back part that goes right. I have the drops today. That goes right there, so that one's junk anyway. And of course, I'll be taking off the original distributor off of that one, putting on my HEI distributor. This one, I already took the manifolds off of it, and there was pretty much nothing left. And I only snapped off 4 bolts, 2 on each side. But I drilled them out, retapped them. They all seem to be perfectly fine. Of course, I got new hardware for it. I'll put never sees on the bolts, so that way, excuse me, I don't have this problem again. I would have left these manifolds on, but obviously I could see that the gaskets, there was like nothing left of them. And on this side, where is it? Focus. Come on. There's a crack right there at the ear. If my phone would actually focus. Come on. Maybe if I get closer. Well, you can kind of see it. There it is. So those manifolds are crap anyway. But yeah. So today I'm trying to see how far I can get pulling my original motor. And I mean, it'd be nice if I could get the new one in and running today, but my goal is at least to get this motor pulled today, because it's just me working right now, and I'm at my work. They're nice enough to let me use the shop on the weekends, which is definitely an advantage because I don't have a garage at home. I can't be doing this in the parking lot. I don't have a cherry picker either, so I got a forklift. That shouldn't have any problem pulling a 700-pound big block Ford. I'll make some updates as I go along, I guess. Sweet. Alright, well, old motor's out. It's actually a lot easier than I remember it being. Here's the old motor, playing hovercraft. A lot easier with a forklift, I must say. But as you can see by the oil pan there, a good reason why I'm pulling this motor. I like milkshakes, but not in my motor. So I'll be swapping my HEI distributor and the manifolds on this one, exhaust manifolds on this one, to my new motor. Because like I said, previous clip, the old ones were stripped and the gaskets were all blown to hell. So swap all that, and well, of course the clutch too, which I think I lucked out. This one looks pretty new. It's got a, looks like it's got a bunch of life still left on it and everything too. So swap all that over, and might even get this bad boy running today. I'm not sure. Well, I might. There is another issue with the truck that's not engine related. My exhaust tank had a pinhole in it when I first got it. It's right up in there. My camera does not want to focus today. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Yeah, see how that like white crap is? I had a patch on it, like I bought this epoxy gas tank repair stuff, and it helped for a while until the motor had the whole issues that it's been having lately. Let it sit, and it's almost like the fuel ate up the repair patch crap. So it had been leaking in the cab and like eating up the rubber. Like this rubber was actually pretty decent before it started leaking. So that's kind of a bummer, but so I guess I'm going to be needing a new tank here soon because I don't want to keep on trying to repair a pinhole and it not working. But I'm at least going to get the motors swapped and at least run it off a gas tank, like a gas jug, just to make sure everything's good. So, like I said, I'll keep updating, I guess, when I get the other one plopped in there and see what we got going on here. Till then. Okay, so another poor Shade Tree Mechanics hack. If you have a motor that you're swapping out of your truck or car or anything that was manual trans, and you have another motor that you got, same motor, but it was automatic. So it has a different input bushing or bearing. A poor man's trick to get that bearing out, if you can reuse it, like if it's new and not all marked up and stuff, which mine isn't, you can pack inside of it full of grease, like I've done. Kind of shove a shop tail in there so it doesn't leak out. Shove a socket in. What I have there is 7/16, and use a hammer, and if I watch closely here, you can get it out. See it moving? So now it's bottomed out, so now I need to pull the socket back out, get some more grease in it, and keep pushing. But it works. It's a poor way, like if you don't have the specialty tool to get it out. It's quite a nice little feature. So as you can see, it's coming out, so I'm going to keep packing it with grease and pull it out because I need it on my other motor if I want to put it in today. Alright, so I pulled out the socket, packed a little bit more grease in there, hit it a little more, pull it out, put a little more grease in there, and now, check it out. I got my bearing out. If you're not afraid of getting a little bit of grease on you, it's the perfect way to get out your input bushing or bearing, and then you can reuse it because you haven't ruined it. You just basically hydraulically pressed it out. Now what's funny on mine, I think it might be an original one. If it would focus, yeah, see it's still got the Ford stamp on there. So either this is a Ford replacement part or this is the original bushing. But yeah, this one's going in my new one. Just thought I'd give that little tech tip for the day. So then.